Okay, so that's what comes up. The only thing I need to know now is it? It is on there. Hey Jim, how you doing? Right. Sorry, bear with me a sec. Damn thing. Right, that's a bit better. How are you, mate? Down. Right. Yeah, since I've changed this whole well, I thought I'd introduce a few actual friends. Plus, I've got some bits and pieces I have got to do anyway. Is this coming through okay? Because I've had to change the platform because obviously YouTube have now put it if you're less than a thousand subscribers, then you kind of have to backtrack, and not very well. I suppose it is good in a way, but I suppose it stops kids from doing it. But obviously, when I want to put things out like this, it's either record it or find another way around. I didn't actually know I could do it through Twitch. No, this is actually called an app called Ustream. It connects direct to YouTube through the relevant emails and everything, so it does actually do it. Don't know if it's going to go into my actual list or not, but hey Linda, how are you? Yeah, I've got a lot of bits to sort out, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to disappear quickly for a bit. So if you can and have one of these off camera, obviously. If you can actually do me a favour and share this out, if you can actually grab the URL, somebody can actually grab the URL from off the Facebook, so it gives it a direct link to there. I wonder what else I can do to this. It comes up as you're broadcasting on YouTube. Smart move. Nice. I didn't actually realise. I'm just trying to see what actual other things I can do. Oh, hang on, I can share on this. So bear with me 2 seconds. Hopefully it will stay going. Oh, it is as well. Nice. I like that. That is working. Right. Plus, I've got a chat bar on here. So, nice. Right. Bear me a few seconds. I'll have this. I'll go and get some water. And then I've got to check through and clean quite a few of these. So, this might take a little bit of time. So, please bear with me a sec. What's the weather like up in Scotland? Shite. Well, yeah, it is a bit cold down here. One thing I have noticed about this app, pardon the settee being up, plus I do have a few other things I want to do, and I'll introduce you to my new little friend. She's actually sat there now, currently watching me. There's a few things I've got to do. I've got to these have got to go up. These I bought in for my little chameleon, who, like I said, she's currently sat there watching me. So that's got to be done. General check through these. and then I should be getting the feeds out. And I'm actually going, now I know this is actually going and up and going to a degree. I'm actually going to do a feed stream tomorrow, but tonight is more like getting all this working, seeing how many things I can go, how many actual things I can do. Okay, so I can scroll through that. I can add one of these, I think. Bear with me a second. I can do that. Shift this out of the way. Oh, nice. I'll share what it means. I'll come off here for a few minutes. Jim, all the more the merrier, to be fair. I do appreciate everything. It's obviously getting this up and going since YouTube have put the 1,000 cap on. Obviously John himself has hit the same brick wall. So yeah, it's going to be a bit tight. So what are you doing? There's also a high chance of me probably being bitten. So if I get bitten, no laughing Linda. Right. That's out the way. That one. All of them. Oh, this has got to be gone through. Right. Yeah, we'll get there. Got to. Right. Does it mean I get to see you guys back down the pub? Yes. We will be going back down. Obviously I'm there every single Friday, so we'll actually be able to start recording things back again on a Friday, which will be great. All the idiotic stuff will all be coming back on the Randoms channel. Obviously it'll also mean I can actually do some actual streaming on here. Yes, obviously I'm kind of plugging that one at the moment. So many left. But first things first, let's have a bit of a tidy up. Right there. This can go. Right. And because that's all I've got to put music on. Or can I? No. That's this. That's. Yeah, I thought I'd do a bit of a catch up. How's the shop coming along? It is still coming along. I am going to be there tomorrow. John will be with me. So we will actually do an actual update tomorrow. Tonight's thing was mainly getting this up and running. Obviously now this is up and running, we can start moving ahead again. Once again, what's that? That is, don't need that. Don't need that. Right, so bear with me 2 seconds. So guys, hello and a very big welcome to YouTube and the ANC channel. Obviously, as you can see, I'm not currently at ANC, but I am at where the whole concept of ANC originated, started, and became a brainchild. Please do bear with me. I do have a lot of stuff to get through, and hopefully you should be able to follow through. Not literally follow through, but actually be able to follow with a nightly type of thing that has to be done. Now currently, as you can see here, I know it's not exactly the best that what you can see is, but in here, if she'll let me get her. Oh, come on, sweetie. Come on. There we go. This is Toothless. She is my little gem at the moment. Little leopard gecko. And so far she has dropped or created, depending on how you want to do it, however you want to say it, 8 eggs since I actually started breeding her. She dropped a few more. She dropped 2 more a few days ago, and I've currently picked up a set of eggs out or off one of my other females, and this is her. She's a common leopard gecko, which will be going up for sale on as part of ANC. She's absolutely lovely, completely docile, and loves the fuss and the attention. But at the present moment, I've got to clear out, well, not clear out, but I've got to tidy up her home, because as you can see, she looks a little bit dusty. Well, I know the camera can't really see it. Who's kicking? Oh, someone's flicking. Come on, sweetheart. But my little girl there, that's Toothless. Where is she? There she is. Oh. Where is the focus value? I wonder, can this do on point focus? Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, she definitely zooms in there. It's definitely clear up. Hey, sweetie. Definitely one of my favourites. This little girl. She was actually my very first leopard gecko, and she is currently living with, because I've got to get everything sorted, she's currently living with a male who is going to be coming out. Yeah, they are really placid. Come here, you daft bugger. They are really placid. They are soft as anything. Oh, hello. Are you not getting much food then, mate? This little one, he was a bit older when I did have him. This is one I come to call Fathead, and when I bought him, he was missing a few toes and everything, but he was, as you can see, someone in need. Well, not in need, he was kind of very loving. So I'm making sure, because Toothless has a tendency of running out behind me when you don't keep an eye on her. So what I shall do at this present moment, okay, yes, because has she been stealing all the food off you again? Yeah. Okay. Well, right, so what I'm going to do is some live food. Now I just need to remember where I have, there it is. So for those who join us that are within the area of ANC, we do actually stock this Kelsey dust. We are getting some new ones in. this little pot here, which is a 200 gram pot, which we retail for $3.99, and it's a kind of an all-rounder type. One, it's good for leopard geckos, it's good for bearded dragons. We will be having some other ones, some other types in, some Nutrigrain, I believe it is. We will be having some of that in, and this is where the crickets absolutely hate me because I give them a headache. There we go. Right. Come on. I shall be victorious. There we go. Right, that's got them done. Yeah. They are great. So, simple as that. Number one down. Wall number 1 and 2. Even. Right. I shall introduce you to a little girl. Okay, come here, sweetie. This is one of my normal females. She's just plain, pure and simple, a classic normal female. She's roughly CB 16, CB 17. She isn't very long, she isn't very old, but she is up to breeding weight, which means she is over 1.4k. Loving little girl. She came to us, she was a bit shy, she wouldn't come out here, and all she wanted to do was hide away. Now, as you can see, all she wants to do is climb and go to... No, you're not going to the leopard geckos. Wait. You're not going to the leopard geckos. No. But these are my friends. These are ones that I like. These are good old ball pythons. And like I said, she's one of our breeders. She is what one we are going to be using as a prove out, which basically means if you've got a opposite gene, opposite sex of snake, we're actually going to be, we actually would use these to prove out. So if you got a 2-3 gene male snake and you wanted to know what genes was went into it, what you do is you basically put it to a normal or to another female which you 100% know what the genes are, and then the result of the eggs that you get off them, obviously then they you can actually pick out exactly what genes are in, because you ID the snakes that they produce, and it actually gives you an idea of that's the basis behind proving out. She is a very basic. You can pick up one of these little you can pick up a hatchling one of these for about £40. In some places you can pick them up for £30. Here, sweetie. Obviously the bigger the female, sometimes you may pay 50, or depending where you live you can actually pay up to £60. Again, you can have ones with different genes in. You can have them het for clown, het for pied, which I will show you a clown in a bit. But that, in my eyes, if it's het for something, it shouldn't affect the price of a normal. But some people do actually try and say, oh well, it is this, it is that, it is the other, and in my eyes, at the end of the day, no, they are what they are. They are normal. If you're just keeping them as a pet, you don't want to pay the earth, you can actually buy one of these. Like I said, about £40 retail for one of these. Some places you can get for 30. Other places you can pay up to £50–60 because that means the people that want to get the money off them. Some shops do charge more, especially if they've had to bring them in off the suppliers. Suppliers' recommended retail price is £67. When these come to light in the future at ANC, these will be no more than an actual trader's price. These will be literally $39.99. They're not going to be much. They're not going to be any more. It's not me being nasty. It's just making them affordable for first timers, and I think everybody would enjoy this, wouldn't they, sweetie? Huh? What do you think? Yeah. Should we pop you back in there? Huh? Go on then. Bear with me a second. So if you're just joining us, drop us a comment. Let us know that you hear a thumbs up and things like that. Hopefully this is coming through the our ANC channel. We know it is coming through YouTube, so that is not a problem. I'm just hoping it is attached to the ANC channel. And hopefully with all of that we should be able to get going. The only thing I don't like about this newfound app is the fact of it doesn't necessarily show you the number of how many people are watching. It tells me the frames per second, it tells me how long I've been streaming, essentially. So it's just that little bit that's in the middle that I could do with finding out. What? Right, bear with me 2 seconds. I do have something here. There we go. Can't ever have too many of these. Right, so at ANC, what are we up to? Well, at ANC, what are we going up to? Right, ANC Aquatics is well underway. It's starting to approach its final stages. We have actually got stock coming in tomorrow for the aquatics. It's not a large amount of stock, but it's still aquatic stock nonetheless. We have fresh live feed coming in at least once a week. We have live feed coming, as well as having new items and products up for sale, and we do our best to beat local shops, especially the mainstream ones. Our Daisy wants to get a hamster. What? Our Daisy wants to get wants to get a hamster. Ah. Well, bad Daisy. Right. This one is another one of our ball pythons. This one is classed as a lesser. Now this one is a bit head shy, so I'm not going to bother him too much. It is the him, isn't it? No, it's the her. So what I'm going to do is stop sticking your head out with that book. Come here. Yeah, these are chill, very docile, but very energetic, shall we say. And I want dong. Sorry, Bo. Sorry. I will show you Bo sooner or later. Bear with me a second. Can't use that. Damn it. Let's see. Great. You're gonna play nice. Yeah. That's great. This is what I love about these. I know. Come on. Play nice, let's get you weighed. Oh. Does this mean I might be able to put a friend with you? Huh? Does this mean I can put a little friend with you? Come, up you go. Right. Me with these are absolutely silly, soft, and I'm surprised I haven't been bitten a multitude of times over. But we have a bit of a common understanding. They don't bite me and I won't bite them. No, these are absolutely great. This one that I've got at the moment is classed as a lesser ball python. In comparison to the normal that I had first in my hands, this one is a lot, colour wise, marking wise, colourings that looks a lot more like a bamboo type colour in them. So it's like a lot lighter, less browns, even though if you can actually see, in comparison to the normal, these are a lot better. Again, different pattern, different morph, different aspects when you come to breed. Now I am hoping that, there's the female. I do actually have a breeding pair of these. Obviously the female's gone away. But here is the male. Same concept, completely different markings. Hello. Oh no. Completely different markings. Again, absolutely loving. But what we're actually going to do on the camera, hello, is put this one in with its matching pair, because these go to create what is known as a super lesser, or a black-eyed leucistic, pure white black-eyed leucistic. So, and let's just hold. Yep, I know which one's which. Come on. Just have to double check, because when you put two matching together, you do kind of get a bit confused if you don't know. If you're not 100% on the genes, you do kind of get a bit mixed up, and other things as well. So Linda, have you had a chat or had an idea about what your next animal's going to be? I know you want a bearded dragon. See, that part I know. And then you try to say something about a scorpion. Oh yeah. When we do a stream tomorrow, we might even show one of our shop animals. And they're absolutely, well, I wouldn't say they're gorgeous, but there you go. I want a scorpion. That's been since he Sydney. I'll get one out, hasn't he? Right. So bear with me a sec. Calm me in on it. This is not very vibrant at the moment, but this one, again, another ball python, but this one is in shed, so he's going to be very skittish is what she's actually doing. He's coming, he's trying to move away, he's trying to get out of the way. Okay, little one, come on. Now, I'm not suggesting to anybody that's got snakes, if you don't know their temperament, don't do what I'm about to do, especially while they're in going for shed, because sooner or later you may get tagged. But I do know this little one here, so I'm okay. I'm okay. You watch, I'm going to say I'm okay, and then I'm going to get tagged. I can see this coming a damn mile off. Right. Linda, can you see how many people are watching? Does it actually show you or tell you how many people are watching? Do you have a little icon with numbers on or anything? So that's the only thing I don't like about this app. Might have to find another 1, 2, 3. No numbers here. You're still at 0. What do you mean you're still at 0? No, 0. So for the people that are watching or can watch, basically, it's not showing the numbers. So your number, it's not showing your number. Okay. Okay. So there are folks watching, but it's not okay. It's not showing you in live chat. Yeah, I think this app is it's absolutely great. Let's open that up. I think it's brilliant. They've got like an open link to everything, but obviously it's not giving me a number count. It's not giving me a head count. Basically, that sort of thing. Here it is. So, where are you going? Come here. Oh. Right. I don't know if you can actually see it. I'll try and show you. Right, come here. Come here. If he will actually stay still long enough. Come on. You can see, just for a quick second, how grey his eyes are. Okay, there's the messages coming through. Can you actually see how grey his eyes are? Whoops. He's got a fat butt. Yeah, the grey eyes basically means he's going in shed, or he is in shed, and currently at this moment, this little white, well not white, it's like a clear iridescence. I don't think you can actually see it through the camera. but the light iridescence basically means that they need to shed their skin, which he should actually go to do. Ah, okay. And so there are people. We've got Jim from Scotland, and we've got you, of course, Linda, and probably Grave, if he's watching. Where are we now? Where are we now? We are here. So let's get this one up, and let's see if I can actually get there we go. Right. Where's the idea? Here he is. Come on. Just woke Daisy up, been asleep on me since 7. Well, mine have gone to sleep now. The lights are out, they're out. This one is a little male. This one is a pinstripe ball python. As you can see, he is a full adult, and he is yet to be proven by us lot here. Look. I know. Yeah. But this one is very, very loving. Yes, it is a snake. Welcome to the channel. It is ANC Reptiles, and this is a pinstripe ball python. It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Let's get this back up. Don't worry, she'll introduce you to a few other bits and pieces, a few more lizards, as I work around. Come on, there we go. This one, look, there you go. I've got a nice necklace now. I've got a nice necklace. Now, so if you're watching the channel, hello and a very big welcome to the ANC channel. Obviously, as you can tell by the background, I'm not exactly in work, but there is still loads of work to be done. So currently what we are working on at the shop, we currently have ANC Aquatics underway and nearly at completion, which is a bonus. Yes, so nice. Heartbroken. Why heartbreak? These are sweet. These are absolutely sweet. I'll even show off some babies in a minute. These, yeah. So at the shop we've got the ANC Aquatics almost complete. Just a few more alterations, a few more modifications, and a last bit of woodwork, and then we can actually start getting some tanks in and getting some full stock in. Pardon the settee, even though I know it's there, I put it there and I just still walked into it, or leaned into it. Hello matey, what's the matter? But yeah, ball python. This gene of pinstripe is co-dominant. Snakes remind me of some of my friends. Really? I could go there and try and say it could remind me of a few of my friends as well. But for me to turn around and say that would be an insult to these, to be fair, because these are a bit more loyal. But there you go. This one being pinstripe, it is co-dominant. In the States, I think it's classed as an incomplete dominant, which means there is no super form. You put two of these together, there is not a super form of this type of snake, which is a shame really. I'd love to see how one would come out. It's okay. It's okay. Not a problem. But these do go into making some really, really nice snakes. This is just a single gene animal that would actually go into make some really, really nice babies. A spinner blast is one of them. This being one of the genes. You knocked yourself out on a settee. I haven't knocked myself out. I'll just keep bumping into it, even though I know it's there. Anyway, pinstripe spinner blast is a super pastel pinstripe, or you have a lemon blast, which is a pastel pin, which is more obviously more yellow in colour and has the same or similar markings to this, just diminished quite a bit. We will be doing some work with this one, maybe towards the end of the year. Maybe towards the end of the year we shall be doing a bit of work with this one. It's kind of more like a pet than anything else, to be fair, but yeah, you get that sort of face. God, I gotta love these. So many ways, shapes and forms, and you gotta love them. Right. You ready to go back in, little one? Oh, I'm gonna end up knocking the camera. Or moving it over. There we go. So what's next for A and C? The aquatic, yes, done, or getting there to being done. Reptiles expanding. Ah, you little bugger. Sorry, he's rather cold and now he's running up. He's going up my sleeve. No, you're not going up my sleeve. This is where I fight with a snake. Right, you're not going up my sleeve. What's next for A and C? Well, obviously expanding, outgrowing, getting to where we want to be. You know. Go on in there. Down. Down. No, not up. This is where I have another argument with the snake. Go on. Bringing more products. More cheap prices, and again, how many snakes do I have? Well, if I do this, that white unit there has got snakes on. This unit here has got snakes and tarantulas. This unit here, or this little part here, that's got leopard geckos in, and then everything underneath, where I'm actually pulling these from, is ball pythons. SJ, how are you doing? Also, then there is them. Those are bearded dragons. I have a little friend in there, which I am going to be doing tonight. Let's play a game of Spot the Chameleon. There. Just there. And also then all these here, which is boas and some more leopard geckos. I have, when people ask me how many I have, we're talking what, quite a few. Bear with me 2 seconds, let me just check something. No, that's saying 6%. There we go. Get a bit more of a charge on. There we go. Yeah. Also, I do have an incubator over there, which I will show you what's in at the moment, or what I do have in it. Bear with me 2 seconds while I get another one. And he has a amount of water. I'm back. Can I share my gorgeous cup of tea? You can share your gorgeous cup of tea anytime you want. I've got... Yes, I really want a cup of tea now. Really want tea. Really want a cup of tea. Now let's drop some water in here. Right. That's the males done. Right, so now we have some females to deal with. This with it. Put some water. Give me a second. This is one of my breeder females. She is a cinnamon mohave, and she is known as Savannah. Yeah, sweetie. She produced for us late last year. She will be going in to have a few, hopefully to have a few, what? Hopefully we can get some more eggs, get some more really pretty babies off her. This year she's currently in snake respite, what if you want to call it that. No, she is lovely. She's, hello, thank you. All of my snakes are hand tame. It's not to try and say that all snakes are the same. I just want to say that outright before anybody turns around and thinks, oh, I can go out and go and buy a snake and then handle it for a couple of weeks and then all of a sudden they get tagged. I have known it happen, and yeah, it can happen. No, you would call her Steph after me. Well, kind of, but her name, she's classed, because she's a 2-gene snake, as I explained, the cinnamon mohave 2 genes, it actually goes to create what is commonly called a Savannah ball python. She's absolutely lovely, great to hold, very loving and mischievous, because she likes to keep trying to test a way of getting out. Go on in, sweet. She has been paired, but she doesn't seem to be carrying, so, and plus she needs to show a few more signs to being paired. Which she will do sooner, or she will start showing sooner or later. Right. Oh, calm down. Bear with me 2 seconds. Look, this is what I mean. Look, right. This is what I mean. Okay, is she on there? Is she on there? She's not. She's not on there. Look. There. Right? can you actually see this? Right? Wait. She's hungry. She's hungry. It's water, you dipstick. Get in. Right. This is a... Yeah, she is a bit ditzy, by the way. This one is a... He's classed, is known as a firefly ball python. Genes that go into that are a fire pastel, which obviously the pastel brings out all the patterning, darkens the saddles, brings all the main chunks of pattern, as you can see, up to a more vibrant yellow. She is actually becoming very hungry, so I would like to say that I'm not far off saying, come here, that she might be carrying. But as you can see by the yellows, this is what I mean by the saddle in there and the actual patternings. The pastel will actually brighten all of these up. I mean, it looks fairly dull on the camera, but these are a complete colour up. I do have a male fire behind me, which would be this one's little friend. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's I say she is a second one of our breeders. And come here. Let's drop some water in. There we go. She is one of our female breeders. She is a bit temperamental sometimes, but she hasn't actually hurt me or anybody else has sort of got her out. She just likes her food, and obviously she likes to eat. And if she's obviously pregnant, then they are going to want to eat. There's no two ways around it. Obviously all of these are ball pythons. I will probably save my boas and a few other bits and pieces, come here, for another stream, another day. Right, go on in, sweetie. Turn around. That way, that's it. In you go, come on. Is that because temperamental? No, I don't think she is carrying, so that's safe. She's just got a feeding frenzy. I will let somebody name one of the animals that's coming up. I will put it out there. I will let someone name one of them. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'll just go and get a drink. Literally. Oh, what we got? It's my birthday on the 19th of April. I'm 52. Happy birthday. Doing anything good? Or is it still undecided yet? Right. All nine and Arthur. You hold it, sweet. I guess I'm too early, but because I don't know her. Sorry? Oh, okay. Hey, sweetie. Right, I need to get some more. Do me a favour. Right. Keep an eye. Somebody keep an eye on Madam. Just there. Anything happen? Anything? No. Hey, sweetie. Right, this one. If you joined us earlier on, you'd have seen me show a normal ball python. As I said, she was up to breeder weight. We had her. She was very head shy. No. She was very head shy. She was very withdrawn. She's recently come to size and age for our breeding program. This one here, one is just here. I'm not going to handle her too much because she is actually starting to show that she's showing eggs in her side, so I don't want to disturb her too much. But this is the female mama that produced our very first ball pythons. For me, I was over the moon with it, but she actually did create. She was the other half of creating them, and couldn't have been when she actually produced them the first day, or the first time I'd done it. What's the matter, sweetie? So she's looking back up at me as if, what are you doing? When she actually produced them, it is like a feeling and a half. I will give you that. What's the matter, sweetie? What? But yep, this is our normal. She has been paired back with our gargoyle. It was the first ever pairing that we had. She's been paired back with him. There is a specific mix. I'm trying to see if it was a fluke that we hit before. Again, it's trying to prove out what is in the one snake that I've got, because he is a multi-gene snake, trying to prove out what he actually has got in him. Obviously, we're just utilising this one, and her name is Bertha, so no point on the birth idea, but yeah, she is one that produced the first time for us, and I would dare say I'm only going to allow her to produce a maximum of 5 clutches. Obviously, the amount of clutches, it's not large. Most people would have them lay however many clutches throughout their life and then pass them on. She is with us for the long haul now. She is one of our pets. She's one of our pets. So once she's already produced once for us, she produce for another 3, maybe 4. So maybe 3, maybe 4 times for us, and then she will actually go into retirement and earn herself a naturalistic Viv. Down to the fact of she'll be able to chill, relax, eat, pig out, do whatever for the rest of her natural life. This one's going to be fun. No. No. Right, as you can see, this little one down here is sort of moving around waiting for it. No. Is sort of moving around, not a problem. These are all hungry. I don't feed them when I'm slightly hungry. I'll give them an extra couple of days, because then it will, for me, how it works for me, because it guarantees them going to feed. This little one will be getting fed. I'll say little. She's about 2.5 kg in weight. She will be getting fed tomorrow. This is our phantom ball python. We do have a male super mohawk, which will go to create what's called as a purple passion. As them hatched, they are literally, they do come out with a very, very light lilac purple tinge on them. Yes, not food. But she goes to create part of them. Okay, sweetie. And she's getting fairly large as well, so. So let's get these back up. That up. That. That there, and then get this. There we go. There we go. That's a bit better. There we go. Right, so for those who are, if you are just joining us, hello, basically. I know it's a bit late, do want to push everything on now, probably boring a few people anyway. But, oh, we're going to do. Right, for those who know the store, there is a poster on the wall at the back of the store that's marked up, labelled Hognose Snakes, and it shows you the different varieties of morphs and everything else. Well, no, no, no. Give me a second. I'm still here watching this genuine interest. Yeah, well, Jim, you wouldn't know this, but in the back of the store behind the counter, I do actually have a fairly large poster stating about hognose snakes, the different morphs. That shows you the colours, everything, bits and pieces. You're going to come out and be nice. I said be nice. This is one of them. This is a little anaconda phase hognose snake. Now these don't strike out. No, they're very sneaky. Snap, I'm still here as well. Fascinated. This is, if I can get his head to turn around. Wait, be nice. You're going to be famous. Be nice. Yes, be nice. Okay? Okay. Yeah, this one is a anaconda phase hognose snake. I do actually have a picture of these, but I think it's the super phase that I have in the shop. These ones The hognoses, these are docile to a degree. The males are. This one is. He's really docile once you get past the idea that once his house is being opened, that he's not being fed. Once you get past that part, he is fairly docile. I mean, look, I just can't get past the face, like the little pudgy cheeks and everything else. But yeah, so 2 of these being put together, there's a high chance of hitting a Super Conda, which is a green phase. They actually do more or less resemble an actual anaconda, apart from they don't have the dark patterning. So I'm just watching him, because as much as they are docile, they are also very, very unpredictable. With the ball pythons, they are predictable to a degree, because all you got to do is kind of put your hand over, they kind of back off and they don't do anything else. These have a tendency, because these ones don't strike out. They essentially do what they're doing now, playing all cute, and then they will actually just turn, open the mouth, and then start chewing. They are really fascinating. Yes, I'm talking about you. They're really fascinating. They are really sweet, and I'm sorry, it's just the face with a little turned up nose. They do like to burrow, and And in all honesty, I've put substrate for them to burrow in, and they've upturned it, thrown it in the water, everything else. So we actually use tissue in ours, because it just makes that's just that little bit easier to clean. Except for with these, they like to toss the entire enclosure. So you go in there and you're getting a deep clean tomorrow. So we've got some fresh water. Right. Now, here is a prime example of not exactly quiet. And here she is. Right. Actually, I'll go and get some more water first. And I'm back. This one, again, hognose, but this one is a common run-of-the-mill, nothing special, basic hognose snake. This one I've kind of come to call him Pudgy, because she is, but she is also very food orientated. As you can, I don't know if you can actually see, but you probably hear a thump in a minute. See if she will. Yeah, she's gonna be a problem. Wait. Hi, nice. Yeah, I do love getting her out. This is, to be fair, maybe one of the only snakes that's actually managed to actually tag me, bite-wise. Now that's no fault of mine. I didn't antagonise her at all. It's just that she is very food orientated, One thing you've got to be aware of, once they switch into feed mode, then you count your fingers. They are okay generally, and normally they are absolutely brilliant, but sometimes you can get some that are completely food orientated. So bear with me 2 seconds. So I have a tendency of locking this every time, and oh, come on. Some alcoholic hand gel. The idea is to not to mess, but to put hand gel on. It's supposed to be after every animal. I do put it on. After each breed rather than after each animal. You're supposed to do it after each animal, but I do it on the breed, so when you go from hog noses to ball pythons, they're not too bad. This one is a little one that was picked up, and she's fine. Okay, she's finally happy. This one was picked up at a show we went to last week. This is a very young, well, not a very young, but a young champagne ball python. I mean, I still can't get over the markings. I have asked, hey sweetie, hello, it's okay. I have asked a few friends, because obviously the markings being so dark down the back, if there's a chance, she's quite quick. I never actually had a chance to actually hold her to have a look, to ask if there's like a chance of another gene being in. They have stated that she doesn't seem like a normal champagne ball python. So it means that these little markings here are showing that she has got a second gene in her, but I don't know in any way, shape or form. Here she is. Hello, sweetie. So, there she is. I wonder. Come on, you're going to jump out. Ooh, you might. And she did actually catch me. Hey, sweetie. Let's see, this is what... Let's see if we can do it again. Ready? She's got a very... Okay, that's enough now. Enough. She has got a very, very good, excellent food response. I will give her that. Because one thing is, you do this after a while, you suddenly realise that they can lash out and all this other bits and pieces. Not a problem. But you kind of learn to try and gauge the food response. Now obviously she, as you've seen, as you'll probably see on the camera again very shortly, that she has a very, very good food response. Come on, sweetie. I'm not, let me just point this out as well, I'm not antagonising her, I'm trying to coax her, because obviously what I want at the end of the money that was paid for her, or what we've actually paid for her, I want to make sure that she is going to eat, that she is feeling happy within herself. She was cleaned out the other day, and she was happy. Yep, she's coming up again. Come on, sweetie. Come on. No, you're not going to do it now. Okay. Yeah. But one little champagne ball python. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, and people ask what ball python, how big, what a bite is like. Out of the how many snaps you took, the one that caught, you should see it there, just that little spot of blood. That was it, and that was all because I wanted to make sure she was got a feed response on her. Ain't she sweet? But yeah, she is golden. She has got a strong feed response, which I'm